are you doing?
I'm pondering inflation.
Oh, how's that going?
Well, to be honest, I'd rather blow up balloons than go to the grocery store. Do you know how much eggs cost these days? Inflation can really take your breath away.
Yes, inflation is an important thing to keep track of, for sure. In fact, it's our main topic for March.
Oh, Aubrey, you really know how to pick these topics. Inflation? Seriously?
Well, let's look at both growth and inflation.
Growth sounds better.
Inflation has been with us as long as we can remember, so planning for it is a smart thing to do.
Okay.
We want to look at how inflation has affected our expenses. Some things have gone up a little, some not at all, and some have gone up a lot. So,
like eggs.
Yes, like eggs. We want to be sure we are factoring those increased expenses into our planning. So if our food budget has increased $100 a month, we either need to reduce expenses somehow or increase our income.
You make it sound so easy. But it does make sense. Having more expenses than income sounds like taking on debt.
Right. Not all debt is bad, but if you can avoid debt for your monthly expenses, that's ideal.
Okay, inflation and expenses. What else is on our to-do list for the month of March?
Well, the April tax filing is coming up.
God, we talked about taxes last month. Why are you bringing it up again?
Because you have until the April deadline to make an IRA contribution for last year. And since we've been talking about inflation, the contribution limits for IRAs and Roths have actually increased to $6,500 a year for 2023. And if you're over 50, you can contribute an additional $1,000.
I'm over 50, so I can contribute $7,500 for 2023.
That's right.
Awesome. How do I decide whether to contribute to a traditional or a Roth IRA?
Well, there's a lot of variables and rules, so if you need help, we can walk through that decision.
Okay, awesome. Anything else for March?
One last thing. You want to look at whether your retirement income has inflation protection built in. So we know that inflation will continue once you retire, and you want to be sure your income will keep up with your expenses, with the inflated expenses.
That's an interesting idea. A lot of us haven't thought about that. But let me guess, it's something you can help me with.
That's right. It's part of the financial planning process, and you can reach out and we can look at your income sources and what they'll be in retirement and whether your income is projected to keep pace with inflation.
All right, so inflation affects not only our expenses now, but also in retirement.
Yes, it sure does. And one of the best ways to outpace inflation is by staying invested. So traditionally, bank accounts have not kept pace with inflation, and investing in a diversified portfolio over time has been shown to outpace inflation.
Whew, lots to think about in March.
Yes, inflation can be a bear, so don't forget to ask for help with any of the tools that we've talked about today.